Oh man, no. You know, I literally just logged off for, I don't know, about 5 minutes, and then I just noticed that my base got wrecked. Anyway, hello everyone, it is Haywyre and welcome back to another episode of Voyage. This is going to be a pretty cool video in which I'm going to be, hopefully remember to announce a giveaway that will be like talked about a little bit later in the video. This essentially is going to be a recap about the updates, or at least the sneak peeks that we've been getting for the past couple of days. And once again, you guys, thank you so much for the tremendous support we have been getting onto the channel. We hit 25,000 subscribers, and then we blasted straight into 26,500, which is that's 1,000 of you guys who just joined the channel. If you're new, thank you so much. I truly appreciate every one of you guys. You need to know that from me, and it's not to like kiss your ass or anything like that. It's just how I'm really feeling. So there's a couple of special things coming onto the channel pretty soon. And I think it is very important to start off with the update itself, because I have some notification. I think you guys, if you have been logging into the game itself, you've already seen this, but I'm going to cover this anyway for the people who haven't been aware of this. So if you open up the inbox, you see the activity log update. There are going to be some improvements about the activity log. I already spoke about that like a while back. And tomorrow there's going to be the final Dr. Terror, but take into consideration that you have to take him down as quickly as possible, because, you know, the update is going to be here tomorrow. It says it down there, so, you know, update is going to be there tomorrow, the 6th of May, and that is very exciting. So tomorrow you guys will be seeing a full review of the update. I'm going to show you guys hopefully some different perspectives on this update, but just be sure to take down Dr. Terror. You know, it's going to be very important, and hopefully, I think, I'm not sure, but you know, knowing this, that the update is going to be there tomorrow, does it also mean that there's going to be a new event tomorrow, like for example the Hammerman Strikes Back, or the Colonel Gearheart, or maybe even the new Dr. Terror? We're gonna be finding out more about that tomorrow. I think we should be excited for this. I mean, if you guys are excited about this update, tell me in the comments below which one was your favorite sneak peek. Was it the critters? Was it the Hammerman Strikes Back? Was it the switching boats and buildings? Or was it the prototype buildings and the weapon lab? Or is it Colonel Gearheart? I would really like to know from you which one of those updates was your favorite. And I actually am going to be talking a little bit about every update individually, telling you guys my thoughts and my opinions about what we have seen. But before we get into that, let's actually go ahead and throw in an attack. We actually got 4 diamonds from this. That's pretty nice. I've been saving up some diamonds, 420 blaze it, to actually get some stuff going in the next update. I want to be building up that weapon lab. And speaking of the weapon lab, some people don't really seem too happy with that new weapon. Oh my god, level 57. Some people don't seem to be that happy with the weapon lab. I think differently. I think it is amazing, and I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit later why that is. So first of all, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in my usual warrior tag over here. Okay, he has a shock launcher and upgrading. That is always very nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my sneaky warrior tag over here. And what I am personally most stoked about is just the fact of the matter that we're getting a new gunboat ability. I mean, critters, that really, I think is gonna be a lot of fun to use. I don't know if you've seen the sneak peek of Boot Ramp, but you saw the critter actually being used very nicely, and I like the way that they distract the actual buildings. Like, I haven't really seen it into practice yet, because on my sneak peek it was just simply deploying them, but you actually really saw them into action in the video of Boot Ramp, and that was really cool to see. And that's something that I'm going to be experimenting with a lot. I'm going to try to provide you with some guides. Oh my god, we got a crystal! Wow, look at this! And this is also very nice as well. So, yeah, starting off great. I mean, we only lost 5 warriors. Let's go to the next attack. So the critters is something that I'm really looking forward to. It's just that I'm a little bit curious that, I think in the beginning at least, in the beginning of this update, we're gonna see that the moment we don't got these prototype buildings yet, that you're gonna be taking down everything in your base. I mean, that is a recommendation that I can give you guys right now. The moment the update comes out, just take out everyone on your base, on your map. Like, take out as many people on your map as you can, so that way you're gonna be able to you know, not have a lot of trouble with those people, because obviously if you're already on HQ level 19, you're gonna be having those critters, right? And those critters, you know, believe it or not, they really help a lot. They're gonna be really helping out a lot. Now, I kind of wished, and that is just my perspective, I honestly kind of wish that the critters were there a little bit earlier. Like, let's say HQ level 13 maybe. Like, early on in the game, it will already be helpful to have those critters down there, and not just necessarily per se on HQ level 19. I believe that the vision behind HQ level 19 is that the Grenadiers, or let me just put it this way, they want every single level on Boom Beach to give something like as an addition to the game. So they want to make the game a little bit more interesting than it already was before. And because of that, they decided to put in Scourges in the next update on HQ 18. And in this update, we're going to be getting the critters on HQ level 19. So it kind of adds up. And I don't think that we're going to be getting something for HQ 20 during the next update. But then again, I also cannot like really... I have no insight in that. So that is the entire reason I feel that's why we're going to be getting the critters on HQ level 19. I think Grenadiers came out on 17, Medics on 16, I think the Smoke on 15. So it kind of follows a pattern there. So I need you to understand the pattern, so that way you're not really confused about this. Oh wow, we got a lot of NPC bases here. Let's go for Shockless. So yeah, that is just my thoughts on the critters, but I am really looking forward towards the critters as well, and just really curious in general how they're gonna be. Like I'm gonna be trying, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna be able to do this, but I'm gonna be trying to see if we can take down a relatively easy NPC base with just only critters. So that's going to be an interesting video if we actually manage to do that. Let's actually see how we go ahead and do this base. I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna be a little bit careful, so I'm gonna drop some double smokes here, kind of in the triangular section over there, so that way they can actually walk securely to the boom cannon. And then of course my trusty smoke, making my way up to the HQ. So we kind of need to shock a couple of things here and there. Let's do the flamethrowers and the boom cannons. There we go. Only one boom cannon though. We could just take out that boom cannon with an artillery shot, but yeah. Okay, so the next thing that is on the agenda is of course Hammerman Strikes Back. And I've seen some footage from Bantam, and oh my god, we're not gonna be making this, are we? Oh well, that kinda sucks. So, I've seen some footage from Bantam, in which Lieutenant Hammerman is gonna be striking back, which was a nice thing, because I actually have Lieutenant Hammerman on my map right now, Lieutenant Hammerman level 60, and I'm going to put some critters into the mix as well, which makes it very nicely. Now, Lieutenant Hammerman Strikes Back, I'm not sure how that's going to be working out. Like, is it always going to be as strong as Lieutenant Hammerman is? Or I'm just going to show you guys like a couple of replays, so that way you guys have something to watch in the meantime. I have no idea how this Lieutenant Hammerman exactly works, because I'm just really curious about how it's going to be unfolding. Like, is Hammerman going to be stronger depending on where you're at the game, or is Hammerman going to be always the same for everybody out there, just like Dr. Terror is going to be? I'm really excited about this, and it's something that is going to be interesting as well to figure it out. It's like to kind of like, I think we need like 2 or 3 times Hammerman Strikes Back to kind of get a global view of how strong Lieutenant Hammerman is going to be. And I'm also curious to know, and I would like you to tell me as well, if your Hammerman Strikes Back was different from my Hammerman Strikes Back, because obviously the moment Hammerman Strikes Back is going to be an event, and that's going to be coming out, I'm going to show you guys as much as you can, as much as I can, to let you guys know how it is, so that way we can compare stuff here, right? So that is a very important thing. So that's Hammerman Strikes Back. Then the next feature is going to be the switching the buildings and the boats. Now, I honestly really hope that we were getting a base building editor feature, but it seems that we're not getting that. I'm going to try to convince Supercell to bring that to Boom Beach. So I'm going to talk to some people at Supercell if I can, to kind of like promote that, because in Clash of Clans it helps out so much, and we need this feature so on Boom Beach, especially because we don't really have any reference. Like for example, if we need to switch buildings, it's sometimes pretty hard to put them back at the position where you want to place them back. So I suppose the switching feature is kind of nice, but it would have been better if there would be a switching feature and a base builder. So there's a lot of you guys actually kind of disappointed that there's no base builder, which I totally understand, because it just makes life easier if you have a base builder. And also the feature on Clash of Clans where you can like select different types of bases that you have. I also would like to see something like that in Boom Beach. Like, I don't think just because that is a feature in Clash of Clans that it should be only exclusive to Clash of Clans, because they're both base building games, and both base building games in which you need to train up troops and then attack the bases and so on and so forth. So I kind of feel that they're too similar in that aspect to not release a feature like that. So yeah, that's another thing. Name changing feature also gonna be a thing into the game. A lot of you guys are going to be switching your names, which I totally understand. I'm going to be using my same name, so I'm going to stick with Reversal, because, you know, that's just, it's fine. Like, I already thought of that in advance. Like, I should probably go with Reversal, because, you know, I don't want anyone else to think I'm anyone different than that. So the next two things we're going to be talking about, of course, Colonel Gearheart, but also the Weapon Lab. The Weapon Lab is going to be introducing a whole new aspect of the game, which defense prototype modules are going to be available whenever you take down bases on your map. Now, I kind of have the feeling, and I'm not sure about this, but you guys can fill me in on this one if you think I'm incorrect. I kind of feel that these modules are going to be extremely hard to get, because if you've seen, once again, Bootstramp's sneak peek, you would have noticed that if you take down Colonel Gearheart, the amount of G's as in gears that you're going to be getting is the equivalent of the tier that you're able to obtain those rewards. But I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be accumulating or not. They might be just that you're going to be getting that reward if you take down that much, or it could be that you are getting those rewards as they progress. So if you reach this level, you're going to be getting that, but also if you reach the next level, you're also going to be getting that reward. That's something we're going to have to figure out as it progresses. And we just got taken down by Sherry Best. Very nice attack, but a very slow one, I must say. So I'm pretty stoked and excited about Colonel Gearheart. I honestly think that it actually is that depending on the level that you're achieving, that you're going to be getting the reward for that level, and that it accumulates. So that's just my thoughts and my opinion. So this is the field attack of Sherry Best. Curious to know how this one's going to be going. So she's going for the shock launcher here and the rocket launcher. Anyway, moving on. So that's Colonel Gearheart. But prototype modules, I think they're going to be extremely hard to get. And I feel, and that's just me, there should be a new statue that's going to be introducing like just drop rate in general, not related to resources, as in gold, iron, stone, and wood, but also just, you know, prototype modules in general, or even intel for that matter. Because I don't know if you guys noticed or knew about this, but there's going to be 2 new, more difficult operation maps in Boom Beach after this update as well. And that's going to be insane. I mean, Dead End was the hardest one out there, but there's going to be 2 out there, two operations that are going to be even harder than Dead End. So that's going to be insane to take a look at as well. And of course, I'm going to be making sure to try to release an episode on that. If any of my task force members are watching right now, please help me, you know, make that possible, because I actually want to show you guys these harder bases in Boom Beach. So that is another thing. But just these prototype modules, I think because they're so hard to get, it doesn't add that much of a difference to the game. Like, of course, it does add a significant difference, but getting these prototype modules, I genuinely believe that these are really hard to get, because if you've seen any of the other footage of Benton and Bootstramp, you'd see that you only get a few amount, and you need a lot to make the strongest of the strongest. So people were afraid of these prototypes to be extremely overpowered, but I think it's justified, really. Like, they're pretty hard to get by, and I think because of that, you know, it's gonna be worth it. Like, I think it's a great balance, as a matter of fact. I also do kind of think that it is something that they're probably going to be tweaking, so we might actually see some nerfs or some increases with these, because they're entirely new things, and I'm pretty sure that Supercell has been playtesting all of these things in this update. But I also feel that you know, within the players always like notice the smallest of details that Supercell is looking over. So I'm kind of suspecting that there might be some change with this, but I'm not entirely sure to which extent this is going to be. So overall, all of these events in the update that are coming around the corner, biggest update in Voyage that we've seen so far. Like, I believe that is the case, hands down. And knowing Supercell, there's going to be a few small things here and there, maybe some visual updates, maybe some more weather things or more wildlife that's going to be included into the next update as well, because Supercell always does this and they just don't tell us. So, you know, that is a great thing as well. So I kind of feel update great in general, and I hope you guys are excited for that. And that actually brings me to my next point, and that is a giveaway that I'm doing in collaboration with other YouTubers out there. I think a great majority of them plays Clash of Clans, but we're all like being part of this giveaway. So what I need you guys to do is to go over to the link in the video description down below to go to the giveaway that we got set up for you guys. And also, if you guys want to be earning some gems for Voyage or Clash of Clans, or as a matter of fact, if you want to be earning some gift cards in general, I'm partnered up with Free Maps. If you guys want to get started on earning your gems and so on and so forth very easily, check out the link in the video description down below, which will take you to the app, and all you need to do is install it and play some apps for like 30 seconds, and you will be awarded with credits, and over time you guys will be getting your gift cards. I have been using the feature for quite some time now, and I can say that I've been accumulating outside of some of the referrals that I've been getting. I've been accumulating like 40 bucks fairly easily, and I don't always like really bother with it. So I think it's a great tool for you guys to get some free gems into the game, and I hope it's gonna be helping you guys out. So that being said, we're gonna be doing this last base. His flamethrowers are ridiculously low level, so we're just going to throw a barrage here to take it out, both of them, like a boss. Hopefully gonna be... Yeah, we took it out with the last slam. That is actually really nice. Awesome. I think I could just pass through this flamethrower there and not worry about it, because it is so low level. And I'm so sorry that the front door is kind of ringing right now, so that's what you just heard. Sorry guys, I'm in the recording, for crying out loud. I thought I said I wasn't gonna be smoking, but yeah, whatever. Just because I was distracted, okay? So, advancing onto the boom cannon. And then we are gonna go to the HQ. And then I'm gonna be... Ooh, that one is almost about to die. That little corner over there is about to die. Careful, guys. Honestly, I cannot wait to bring you guys content about the update. Like, I'm going to try to push out as many different types of videos, show you guys different types of features for this update. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be really cool. We're going to be checking out every single prototype building as well, of course. And I think I'm going to be making a guide about every single prototype module building, or at least defense, that you guys need to know of. So that being said, we're kind of nearing the 20-minute mark of this video, and I kind of feel that that is the right time to kind of round off this episode here. I hope that you guys enjoy these video topics that I'm doing in this video. If you guys want to hear more of video topics about specific subjects, that you guys can always suggest in the comment section down below. I would always like to see those comments. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to join in the giveaway. Link to that in the video description down below. And that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, make sure that if you guys like this video, to boom, give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Reversal for Voyage. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.